Songola, a very, very young student activist lady from the Multimedia University. She's only 19. She has a cause and she's talking about it. Talking about the girl child and why we need to talk about the girl child. A young lady doing a big course like civil engineering.
Actually, we are just 4 in our class.
Wow.
4 girls.
Wow. So it actually starts there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you find that sometimes there's a bias because you're girls?
Hey, I think so. Yeah.
You think maybe you're not understanding things?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like there was a time
Yes.
we were in groups like a chemistry lab, and then we had 2 girls in our group, and then the other groups didn't have girls. So those groups finished their projects earlier, and then us, we were the last. And then I was thinking to myself that, what if these people will start judging us that just because we are girls now?
Yeah, you're slower.
Yeah, we are slower.
Maybe you're slower and more meticulous.
No, we had some challenges.
Yeah, you know, it's not always the fastest hair that wins the race. It's also about
True.
the how. Yeah, Sindio?
Yeah.
The process is as important as the end result.
True.
Yeah. So, in terms of solutions and going forward, you know, young people nowadays feel quite integrated, and there's been talks about equality quite a lot. So the young girls of nowadays may not feel as much pressure as the ones that came before. But yet, there are societal pressures. For example, when you look at social media, if there is a problem between a young man and a young lady involving relationships and things like that, the young girl ends up bashed quite a bit. We are quick to call women tag names like, you know, prostitutes, loos, and, you know, harlots and becoming, and not as quick to
Judge the boys.
To judge men when it comes to issues like that, and then they get viciously trolled. Trolling is the new, I don't know how to put it, the new gossip frame of the social media circles. What do you tell young people on social media engagement, especially the young ladies you speak to?
You see, the social media platforms, most of it has been used to gain followers, gain popularity, but social media should be used to create awareness. And I would like to, like there was this movement that women supporting women. A girl will post a photo in black and white photo saying that women supporting women, and then writing some phrases, creating awareness about the girl child, and then tagging another person to giving the person that challenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
To do the same thing.
Yeah, to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So this, I see that social media should be a platform to create awareness, to empower women and girls so that they can move forward. Because we are not yet there. You see, the UN Millennium Development Goal is to ensure that there is equity between boys and girls. And by creating this equity between boys and girls, we don't have to do it alone. There's this also a movement that he for she. So these were men supporting women. So also it's not all about us.
Yeah. Saying these are your brother, your sisters, your mothers, your wives, your daughters. Yeah. So
this I would like to congratulate those who participated in that, because you see, we see that women are. We see that men who did that challenge were able to support the women, creating awareness, because most of the challenges that have been practiced, most of the challenges that women have practiced is because through sexual harassment by men and boys. And most of it was through prominent and powerful leaders. Like there was also this movement that Me Too.
Yes, the Me Too movement, yes.
The Me Too movement. They were talking about how they went through sexual harassment from powerful and prominent leaders.
Yes.
Yeah, and other people were opening up You see, opening up enables people to see that it is not them alone who are experiencing those challenges. There are many people out there being sexually molested by politicians.
Yeah, people in power. There's even one for sex for grades.
Yes, sex for grades, like the lecturers. And also the family members. For example, there was this girl from our hometown. She was harassed by her own stepfather. And the mother had no say about it because the man was the one who was providing for the family, providing school fees, and adding up to it, the man was a policeman, so the power is on him. So there was nothing that was done to the child. She got pregnant and had a child. You see, such movements are able to make people aware of these challenges and stop them.
Yeah. So within campus, what are you doing?
Within campus, you know, I've joined recently. But I have talks, I have chats with my friends about these challenges that we face. And people opening up, telling us their problems, and we see how we can help them. Yeah.
Do you find that your peers would be interested in this? Because there's a tendency for us to see, maybe we are imagining wrongly, that you know, the young generation of now could care less. You know, they're more interested in what's happening on TikTok than.
True. Yeah. And you see, ignoring these issues will lead to other problems like depression, because no one wants to talk about these problems. I want to talk to my friend, but she's more interested about Instagram, how many followers I have. So I feel I shy away from that, and keeping those things to myself, it creates depression and sometimes even suicide. Yeah.
So definitely, it's a real problem going forward.
Yeah, it's a real problem. So I would like to encourage the girls to talk. It's something that is there. It's simply things that are there, that exist. Therefore, we need to open up, talk more about these beneficial things. You know, Instagram, how will it benefit you if you talk about the followers? Yeah, so the followers have added food to your table. As the followers have reduced your burdens, the followers have eased the pain that you have gone through.
Yeah, those are hard questions, but real questions.
Yeah.
So if you are in leadership in government with the ability to make changes, where would you make the most changes?
I will make most changes in the position of leaders in the society, the women, the seats that women hold in the leadership positions. Like, for example, let us look at a country like Rwanda. It has 56% women in the parliament. And look at Rwanda. It is a very developed country. It is very clean. If you go to Rwanda, you'll find that it is very clean. But look at Kenya. How many percent? We see the constitution has mandated that a third of the leadership
should be women.
Should be women.
At least a third of any gender.
A third. But have we reached the threshold? We are behind. We are below that a third of the women. So if we create more seats, these elected and the ones that are appointed positions. The appointed position, we'll able to see that women will rise, and we'll able to see change in our communities.
Yeah. You believe in the women so much that you think there will be a direct change? Because sometimes some people say, some women have been in positions of power and we have not seen much from them.
Yeah, you know, this is an attitude that you have towards women. Like, I was having a chat with a friend.
I'm talking now as a guy, typically.
I was having a chat with my friend, and then he was telling me that he was working somewhere, and then the boss was a lady, and then she had this kind of attitude. She was saying that she has mood swings. She'll wake up, and when you have performed some task, she says, no, go and do it again. But if it was a man, you know, I love this song by Taylor Swift that I'm so sick of running as fast as I can. Because if I was a man, I'll be the man. If she was a man, they will ignore the fact that she was ignorant, she was arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means that we have been labeled.
So say men
we have
could
been
get smooth swings, but we get away with it.
Yeah, you get away with it. But if it was a woman, they find the slightest mistake for you to get out of power. Yeah, so they overlook, for example, if a woman was the president of Kenya and then there was embezzlement of funds, they will say it is the woman. Look, we told you, you should not elect these women leaders.
It's interesting you say that because you just reminded me. There was a woman who was Deputy Chief Justice who was removed for pinching someone.
Wow.
And we had somebody who was elected who shot someone who is still elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at when this friend of mine was telling me about the arrogance of the woman, and then I thought of our cabinet secretary. He went to a school and found that it was dirty, and then he told all the teachers to go and clean the school compound. You see, if it was a woman, they will say that arrogance, mood swings, and all sorts of things.
Oh, if it was a woman who did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have already labelized us as we are not capable. We have some characteristics that do not favor us.
That just make life difficult.
Yeah, that make life difficult.
Oh my goodness, and you're 19 and doing all these things. So amazing. Yeah. So you think there's an unfairness to that? Well, we are running out of time. So let me ask you, since you said it starts with the parents and they're the ones who are
yeah, about parents.
Yes, I want you to talk to the parents.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for them?
The parents.
Yes. Speak to them right there. They can see you.
Okay, the parents. You should create equity among the boys and the girls. You know, currently, and it has been going on for some time, and for a long period of time, that they prefer sons more than daughters, because they think daughters will come and mess up around and after some time get pregnant and they will not be beneficial to the society. I tell you that women are powerful. If you give them a chance, to express themselves to you give them the position of leadership, they enable them to be equal to the girls, to the boys, you'll see change in your household, you'll see change in your community, and as a country, we'll see a lot of change that girls will bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, if equity is created.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, Aska. We're out of time, but I'm very happy I talked to you. You know, I was telling you I have a 19-year-old. This is very impressive. And I have 3 girls. So I am challenged myself, as I hope that you are as well. So we will follow and see what else you do with your platform, and given the fact that you are a young budding engineer. And keep talking. Come back. Let's talk. Since the issue must continue and the conversation must continue, let's keep talking. Yeah?
Yeah.
Glad to have you here. Aska Songol, civil engineering student, the Multimedia University, just 19 years of age, talking about the girl-child issues, and they still are important issues, even as we talk about the boy-child. Let's not forget that the girl-child is still quite having a long way to catch up to equality. That's it for this morning. That's 59 minutes. Stay tuned for Leah coming up with you soon. Have a lovely, lovely day. God bless you.